Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to this video where we will be talking about my March top 3 products and bottom 3 products. So if that sounds like fun to you, then just keep on watching. So first fail of the month is kind of this eye look. I don't know. I was going for a halo eye. Don't know that it necessarily translated, but I am testing the Soft Glam palette and kind of wanted to try something different. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get the bad news out of the way and then we'll talk about the good news for the month. I decided to do top 3 and bottom 3 from here on out, just in the interest of saving your time. So the first fail this month is the Este Lauder Advanced Time Zone Age Reversing Line Wrinkle Eye Cream. It's just a little deluxe size sample. It's not all gone. I haven't decided if I'm going to finish it or not yet, but first of all, I won't be repurchasing because Este Lauder is not a cruelty-free company and I'm trying to make the transition over to being cruelty-free. But second of all, I really just don't feel like this does any favors on my under eye. I actually feel like, spoiler alert, I have a CeraVe under eye cream that is about $15 and I feel like it works much better than this one does. So that was a big fail for me. I know a lot of people that Este Lauder is their ride or die skincare regime, or you know, their anti-aging go-to brand, but for me this was not even just okay, it did not work for me. Second is something from boxycharm. I believe this came in our February box and it is the Pure X-Faux Lip Exfoliator Stick. It rolls up and it has this, you know, solid with sugar in it that you scrub your lips with. I love lip scrubs specifically. I love the e.l.f. lip exfoliator and that's $3. This I think ran for like $18, but my gripes with this one are it feels like it goes really fast in terms of how quick you use up the product. I've only had this one since February and I feel like I have to be getting, yeah, that's all the product that I have left here. So this will definitely be the last month that I use this one. Also, whatever the solid is feels very greasy on the lips, which is definitely not my jam. And I also don't think it's as scrubby as it could be. I think the e.l.f. exfoliator does a way better job and for, you know, a quarter of the price. So this was just okay for me. I'm not generally one that licks the scrub off of my lips when I'm done with it. If that's your jam, cool beans. But I will say I did not like the flavor of this because inevitably, even if you're wiping it off like I do, some of it gets into your mouth and it was a sweet taste, but it was almost like a, what do I want to call it? Like a sugar substitute taste. Like it wasn't a sugar taste, it was like a fake sugar taste, if that makes sense. So I would not repurchase this, although I was excited to try it in my boxycharm. So that's that. And then the last fail for the month is from Ulta Beauty. It is the Juice Infused Lip Oil in the flavor Cranberry Pomegranate. This was a part of my birthday gift in January from Ulta. I received this as well as 3 lip masks, I believe it was. The problem with this one, it smells fine. You know, I don't think it really has a taste or anything, but this does not feel like a lip oil. This feels like a very sticky lip gloss. I mean, it's even hard to sort of smoosh your lips together and, you know, distribute the product because it's so sticky. And so that was a no bueno for me. What I've been using this for to try and use it up and get it out of my collection is at night after I do my skincare, I go ahead and put this on, and then a little while later I will use a lip scrub and then put on my Laneige lip sleeping mask, which I love. So it's not horrible, but I don't recommend it to you, and I would not repurchase this product whatsoever, not even in a different flavor. No. So enough with the bad stuff. Let's go ahead and get into the top 3 products for this month. One thing is an extra, and I just basically wanted to give it an honorable mention because I've already dedicated an entire video to these, but I did want to say I am so enjoying my new set of brushes from Bdellium Tools that my hubby got me for our anniversary. I did receive 15 brushes. Clearly they're not all clean because I use them. And also, you know, they came in this really awesome travel case that folds over. It's sectioned off so that when you travel, you know, you can keep your eye brushes separate from your face brushes or what have you. See, you can see how they're kind of separated. So anyways, I will put the video that I talked and reviewed about those brushes up in the cards for you in case you're interested. But that is not part of the top 3 because I have 3 products that I've been loving this month. The first one is the Ulta Beauty 3-in-1 Ultimate Blender Sponge or something like that. It's the Ulta Beauty Sponge. I really like this. This has been my favorite. I have 3 in my stash right now, which is nice because I can use them for a couple days and then move on to a clean one and then wash them all at the end of the week. But this one is not damp right now. This is how it comes, but it does have this nice chiseled edge right here on the top, which works great for getting in around the eyes for concealer. In fact, I like it better than the pointed end of the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge and or even my favorite L'Oreal Infallible Sponge. I just really like this small, flat, chiseled edge. And then I always like a flat, struggle is real. I always like a fat, rounded end, you know, to apply my foundation. This is a really good one. It's anywhere from $8 to $10 depending on where you buy it. I got mine at Walmart, and of course I will link it below for you in case you want to pick one up. I really recommend it. It does not, I feel like it's like the L'Oreal sponge in that I don't feel like it absorbs any of the product. And that is evident when I clean this sponge because it doesn't have nearly as much foundation coming out of it as my Real Techniques sponge does. So I really recommend this one if you haven't tried it yet. And then the last 2 products this month are lip products. This is a mini of the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Rhubarb, and I've just been loving this shade this month. I love the Bite Beauty formula. Of course, it is food grade ingredients, and I feel like even though the formula is really creamy, it has a decent wear time. There's that shade right there. Not a great swatch, but it's just a beautiful shade right now, and I've been wearing it a lot. And like I said, it's surprisingly long wearing for how creamy and easily it applies to the lips. So that really impressed me, and this particular color I love. It might be one that I purchased in a full size. And then the second one was given to me this month, and I really, really, really like both the formula and the color. It is a NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the shade Let's Go Crazy, which of course I love because I'm a huge fan of Prince, and that is one of his song names. But this is what it looks like. My friend got it in a Sephora Play box and, you know, passed it on to me. And not only do I love the formula, but I absolutely adore this color. I don't even know what I would compare this color to, but it's just gorgeous. I have a lot of colors sort of in this vein of color, but this one is my favorite by far. Unfortunately, NARS is no longer cruelty-free, and so I won't be purchasing the full size of this. And I would love if you guys have any suggestions for something that you think might be similar to this. This is what it looks like. Again, let me know in the comments if you have anything that I might be able to dupe this with, because I do love the formula and I absolutely adore the color. That's it. That's my top 3 and bottom 3 for the month of March. I hope you enjoy this format and that you enjoyed my choices. Please take no offense if any of my fails or bottom 3 wore products that you really enjoyed. These are just my opinions only, based on my skin type and all of that jazz. So I just kind of wanted something different than the monthly faves and fails. And so yeah, we'll see you next month. Bye.